ABABABA, ABABABA, ABABABABABABABA. Oh my, I miss that so much. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, Koharu, just a silly cat girl, and I'm back. I'm so back. Hello, Nameku, I see you change everything. Oh man. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ooh, it feels so weird being here. You know, after a month of pain. Because this is what we are talking about, a month of pain. I have merged with my spirit. I see. Oh, why am I missing thing of? Come on. Oh yeah. I want to know, but yeah. This passed so much time from the last time I streamed. It feels so weird. Oh, I miss you so much. You have no idea. I was literally feeling completely left to myself. No joke. Two weeks. All of this was a month long. It wasn't just 2 weeks. Unfortunately, it was actually a month. With today, we touched the month. Oh god. Oh god. And all of this, start thinking, is my old power supply. Is the one that is creating the problem. 100%. It was foolish of me. It was so foolish. Of course, couldn't be something that easy. Of course. Of course, I have to be something more, much more painful. It was not your fault. For a couple of things, yeah, in reality it was my fault. Stream elements, nobody tell you that you could talk, but in all this time happen a ton of things. Okay, let's start from the beginning, and the beginning is the thing that we all know, the power supply. I had to change it in a long time, so it was already a thing in my list from things to do. I changed it. It worked for 10 minutes before restarting once again. And guess what? We got back to step 1. Fortunately, there was rain there the entire time for give me an hand. And we tried so hard to, you know, find the thing that created this problem. But there was nothing. There was nothing. Every single test was just a nya, 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 nya. So painful. The picture just wasn't feeling like it. Kinda, yeah. Then, after this, I take the PC to the place where they repaired it last time that it broke. Because this is not the first time that my PC broke. Yeah. For little example, the last time was a build that I made. This is the build that they made, in fact, 3 years ago. That was, for making this an AMD build. Now it's an Intel build. They literally had to change everything because apparently the last time I destroyed everything. I still don't have an idea how it happened, but 2 years ago apparently destroyed everything. And they had to change everything. But it is what it is. I bring in the same place. The first time they say it doesn't have any problem. We run some test. It doesn't have any problem. Maybe it's an issue of your house electricity. You know? And yeah, another thing that I had to buy in a long time. The UPS. I bought it. It was expensive. It was brutally expensive. I already spent 160 euros for the power supply. And now I had to spend another 200 euros for the UPS. And we are not counting that I already spent also 90 euros in that place. Yeah. I mean, I didn't spend that. In this story, we have also a lot of debt. And it's debt that I have with my parents. But yeah. I will try to explain it. Because my internet is suffering as always. Pat. It's okay. I know something about the internet, you know. Yeah. But it is what it is. So, for where I was, okay, I spent 160 euros and 160 euros. So, from my... it's... oh god. Oh god. The lag is real. The lag is real. So, from my own pocket, I spent already 320 euros in the power supply that I bought it completely by myself and the part of the UPS, because my parents helped me. My parents paid the first repair, so 90 euros. They give me 40 euros for the UPS for be able to, you know, buy it. So we are... I'm bad in math. 130. And today they call me again for say, hey, you can take back the PC. We make it run for like 10 hours. It give no problems, no restart. Even under a huge stress was perfectly fine. You can take it back. And I had 20 euros. So now in debt with my parents of 150 euros. I have to give them back 150 hours. I have to find a way. Because we don't have also this. In all this time, this is thing that I didn't put in the post. My headset. This guy here is dead in this time. He decided to die. So, yeah. This is terrible. You have to spend another 100 euros. I mean, I found a bundle that give you both an headset and another G502 Hero, because I also have to change my mouse, and guess what? It's kinda broken too. Imagine something in my hand that actually works. Imagine. Impossible. Oh god. I mean, my keyboard, I'm using the spare one, that it's new. The old one is still kinda working. The only thing, the spacebar sometimes doesn't work, but in the case that this keyboard died in front of my eyes, I can always bring the old one. This mouse work, but every time I use the middle button, it open my finger and it start bleeding, because it's literally the middle button. It became like sharp for some after years and years of use it that I use it. So since I found this bundle, it's the exact same mouse that I'm using right now, because I love the 502. I can do nothing. The 502 is my favorite mouse. And I found a bundle that for just 120 euros I can both have a good headset and not just my old 432. But what it was that one? Wait, let me open. It was the 935, if I don't remember wrong. Let me check 1 second. Where is Logitech? Because imagine me if I don't have everything in Logitech. Imagine. The Logitech G Pro. That one. That normally is at 82 euros. But since I don't have I had to change my mouse. Instead of spend 40 euros for the mouse, I can spend only 30 by doing so. So, hey, I saved 10 euros. 10 euros that I can save for the debt. And another funny thing, that I make a promise to this PC. Yep. I make him a promise. And the promise is that I will give him a... what is called... a new graphics card. I say, okay PC, if you will be good, you will actually be repaired. I promise you, I will buy you a new graphic card. Because for now I'm using a i7 12,700 with a 1650, so it deserves a little upgrade. Just that, you know. A teeny tiny one. And I will give it to him. He actually deserved that. I can say nothing about it. The only problem that by doing so, it means that I have to spend even more money. It's not something that I want to do. But hey, it is what it is, no? It is what it is. I'm used to it right now. I mean, I can run War Thunder, like I always did. I always use my 1650. I just think it's that airtime has come, you know? She work hard. I can say nothing about she work super hard for what is she. Let's say the 1650 was meant for be a weak graphic card from the get-go. In fact, I have no VRAM, but I kinda push it very hard. Yeah. Yeah. But I thank you. I can still stream War Thunder, but the only problem is when I open my task manager, I can see my GPU that she is not happy. She's not happy at all. Having a VTuber model, if you one day will become a VTuber, I want you to know 2 things. Don't be like me. Buy a graphic card that have some VRAM and not only 4 giga. No, don't do that. And buy a decent amount of RAM. Because, okay, me I'm using VC Face. That is like one of the thing least optimized in the history of optimized things. Yeah. But it's not possible that I have 32 giga of RAM and only VC Face. They can't tired of this. I'm not joking. VC Face is taking right now 10 giga of RAM. It that much. It's not great, you know? So, this is a little thing that now you know. If you one day will become a VTuber, you know that. Yep. The thing is not very nice for your PC. So you can know that. And this is the story of at least you are well. I'm still here. It's something. Oh, I have no idea, but I'm still here. There was a thing that I want to say, but I forget. Oh my, why I'm so bad? I remember everything. Why? I don't remember. I'm serious. I have something in my head that I want to say, but I can't remember what I want to say. I am so stupid. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. We all have those moments. The only problem these moments should happen at all. Oh, now I remember. I don't know if you can notice from the stream. If you can notice something different. Because I did something. I did something. That you should be able to. I mean, I guess you should be able to notice it. I'm not sure. Because I'm even watching my own stream, and it's kind of the same. Well, I will say it. In this time, also the searching for a GPU for my PC because it deserves a little, you know, price after what the fact that I also forget I forget to say what was the problem. I will say after this. increase my bitrate. Before all my stream was a 6500 bitrate. Now it's at 1800. So it should look much better than before. I share some tutorial for when I will come back. And from what I see, it seems very similar to before, but it's also no, to be fair, I'm literally staring also on my stream right now. I can barely notice that. Literally barely. So it's okay, it's perfectly okay. But yeah, the real problem from all the time that I wasn't here, I'm happy to see that. The real problem for that all the time I wasn't here was one and only one. That is the one that they fix in these days when I spend when my parents will spend the other 20 euros and create a 150 euros debt. It was a very stupid thing. And I'm very mad about it. They just update my BIOS. My BIOS. BIOS. I don't know what to say in English. I will say it in Italian. My BIOS. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's running because of that. It have nothing broken. It was just a very old BIOS. Yeah. They say, hey, it was for 2022. The last update that you have. Yep. I spent a month of my life suffering because of this PC. Because I didn't update my BIOS. I spent more than 500 euros for trying to repair this PC because I didn't update my BIOS. Oh god. Hey, at least now I have a new power supply for the new graphics card, and I have a UPS that I never had before, so in case of blackout I can say good night to everybody before the stream will end. Let's look at the positive side, right? God. More I say this thing, more I feel stupid. More I feel I deserve this. The worst say, this is your punishment for being that stupid. Oh god. Oh god. Another thing that they say there today, they told me, hey, you know that you didn't plug in the cable well for the GPU, you know? Your CPU wasn't taking all the energy that it should take, you know? Since it was half plugged in and half not. But it wasn't the problem. It wasn't the problem. I let it. It was before that. It wasn't before that. This restart wasn't my fault. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was even before. So it wasn't my fault. I mean, for the cable, yes, but not for the restart. That wasn't. That wasn't. Every other single thing, yes, it wasn't my fault. Because I never updated the BIOS, because the only thing I know about the BIOS of my motherboard is if you have a 1300, if you didn't update the BIOS, the motherboard doesn't know that you have to give more electricity to the CPU. Yep. It's a known problem about my motherboard. But hey, it is what it is. Now the PC works, no? After a month of pain, but it works. It works. Oh, yeah. And this is the story how I created on my show the a 500 euros debt because I didn't update a BIOS. Oh, yeah. Every time I say it, I feel more stupid. It was something that I could literally solve in half an hour. And no, I spent a month for fix that. I want to stream this month so badly, and I couldn't because it didn't restart. And it wasn't because I didn't update a thing. God. Your laugh is so contagious. This is. I'm happy to hear that, but this is literally laughing for not crying right now. Because this is literally a massive skill issue. But literally so massive that it shouldn't be even funny. It should be something that should worry me. Oh, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Now it's solved, so from tomorrow I can stream again. I'm still mad with myself, but at least I can stream again. War Thunder today, nah. I have to set up all War Thunder, you know. I install it, but I have to change all my settings again. So, and if you remember, in these days I also promise you a ASMR stream. So tomorrow ASMR, the day after tomorrow War Thunder, and the day even after we can finally finish the first year in Stardew Valley. I wanna play Stardew Valley so badly. I had to wait all this time. I want to play Stardew Valley, but hey, I unlocked the firecracker shooter. Remember? Hmm. 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 We still have to do the stream with the firecracker shooter. The FA4005. So today we will yap. Tomorrow we will relax. Hoping that my PC will not die. Because he make it run for, as I say, 10 hours. Okay. From when it come back home, let me think. He already ran for something like 5 hours. It give no problems. And I hope it will continue like that. I don't want to see other problems because I will generally cry. You could see me break down on my keyboard, cry infinitely. You don't even need to hear me from the stream. You could just open your window. You could hear me crying. if the problem is not solved, you can be sure of that. You can be sure of that. Another thing, we can say thanks to Rain, because she gave me all the settings back for the mic. All of them. She gave me everything back, so we can thank her. It took me a good hour to set them back. Only for just the OBS one, it took me more than an hour. And another hour for the one for the Logitech hub. Because these settings are complex. You can trust me on that, they are extremely complex. She cook. She's extremely talented. We can say nothing about it. She's extremely talented. And me, I'm just a huge skill issue. But anyway, I guess we all agree with that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh god. For tomorrow, since I want to do ASMR, I try to search in these days a couple more objects, but I can do nothing. This piece of wood is my favorite. I can do nothing about it. The piece of wood of the other time, I let it search for so much stuff. Nothing can beat this thing. Tomorrow. Yeah, maximizer. Rain, she's always cooking. Oh ma. Oh ma. Nobody can stop Rain. She's just too good. She's too good. We can say nothing. We can't. She's just too good. Because technically, the OBS one, I saved them. It was the Logitech Hub one that I lost. Fortunately, fortunately was the OBS one, the one that when we was doing the tests for the audio, we remained invoke for like 7 hours. So Imagine if I lose that that screenshot that I made that day. Me and her, we should have another 7-hour call just for fix that. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that not even her want to do that. It was very painful, to be fair. I mean, it was very silly. Since now we talk about that, we... Oh ma. Oh ma. Huh? Huh? Hello? Hello? Welcome, riders. I didn't expect that. Oh, this is the first time I get ride over. Okay. Hello, for all the riders. I'm Koharu, just a silly cat girl, and I'm finally back after a lot of pain because my PC didn't work. You can do your best in VTuber. Thank you so much. I just came back from after a month of no stream because my PC died because of the stupidest thing in the world. Since I will say it again. At the start, my PC started to rebooting on itself extremely randomly. I thought it was my thank you. It was my power supply since it was 4 years old. I changed it with a Corsair 750. So I let it pass from a extremely budget one to a literally thermonuclear bomb. I changed it. I was super happy. 10 minutes after, reboot. My face died in that moment. 160 euros already spent for the power supply. I bring the piece. I start to make some fixes with one of my friend Rain. She give me a ton of help, and I did that thing without asking her, and let's say I kinda fucked up my PC completely. Since I updated the chipset, but the PC didn't like that and it stopped working, so I had to bring it to the place where they built my PC last time. They fixed it, 90 hours gone. Again, this time from part of my parents because they decided to help me. We go home, we try the PC, they say it's perfectly working, no reboot. I go to the PC, I plug in everything, 5 minutes, reboot, 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 reboot. I bring it back. On them, it go for an hour entirely, no problem. We bring it back home again, reboot, reboot, reboot. I call them, they say, probably you have a electricity problem in your house. Buy a UPS. I spend another 160 euros plus 40 to give them from my parents for the UPS. So now my debt with my parents is already 130 euros. The UPS arrived. I'm super happy. I plug in the UPS. Let's go. We can finally play again. I can finally stream again. I play 5 minutes. Reboot. 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 You can see me crying in the corner of my room. Me crying. Me, I just want to stream. Come on. I bring it back there. Tell them that once it even reboot in battery mode. So it wasn't an electricity problem. It wasn't an electricity problem. The op was back. The op was back. I bring it back. Today, they call me for take back the PC. Another 20 euros from my parents. So now I'm in debt of 150 euros with my parents. But now it works. The problem was I didn't update my BIOS. I spent more than 500 euros because I didn't update my BIOS. A stream, I don't know what it means. But it is what it is. So, in a few words, I spend more than 500 euros. I take a debt of, with my parents, of 150 euros because I didn't do an update. I spend a month of my life because of that. Hello, Ray. I hope it's fixed now. I'm hoping so badly that it's fixed now. Because I have no idea anymore. I have no idea. Because even if after that it's still not work, you can open your... If I reboot, it means the stream will go down. You can just open your window and you can hear me crying. But hey, I really hope it's real. I really hope that too. I'm still mad that I spent more than 500 euros for just because I didn't update a thing. But it is what it is. Now it's back to tomorrow. We'll do ASMR as I promise. I will do that. And after that, War Thunder. After that, Stardew Valley. After that, I had to decide. Yes, I had a month for think what to do next. I forget to think what to do. Imagine think 2 steps ahead. Nah, I think only 2 steps backward. Good luck. I will need a thank you so much. And thank you so much for the ride. Rain, the problem was my BIOS was with an update from 2022. That was a problem. I spent more than 500 euros because of that. For a problem that we could solve in like half an hour. But hey, it is what it is. Yep. Yep. But hey, I spend all this time instead of thinking what to do for improve my stream. In fact, now I'm staying with that must suck. Yeah, because but with tech, I suck with tech. I'm terrible. I'm generally terrible. I guess there is nobody worse than me in tech. Nobody can beat me. Because, yeah, a little, how we can say, story time about my first PC that I talked about before. That it broke. It was mainly my fault. Yeah. Well, 2021. Let's go back to 2021. One of my friends of school say, but you should build your own PC, not use your useless laptop. With 600 euros you can have a good PC too. I say, okay, I will build it. What I should put inside? They say, okay, put this AMD motherboard and this AMD card, blah 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 blah. Everything arrived home. I start building it. The cable was a mess. I make a mess with the cable. I mount the power supply upside down. So it was literally pushing warm air inside the PC the entire time. There was a cable next to the fan. Just there. But it was my first time. In my defense, was my first time. I got mine built by someone. This one it was built from them. Because after that time I don't want to build nothing anymore. I'm simply too bad. So I perfectly understand. I'm literally like, you want these 50 euros for building it? Don't, take them. It's much better that you will build them than I touch that thing. With my hands. That PC. Probably I can make it become a, I don't know, a blender. For how bad it will work. Maybe a blender can be a better PC after I touch it. Oh man. The equivalent. Okay. This is... it was wild. My first PC was something very, very wild. It was just a mistake from the start, but it was fun. It's very late for me. Okay. I wish you a good night. A good night. Thank you so much. Have a good rest and thank you again for the ride. Oh my, literally improve my mood so much after this month. A morale boost that was extremely needed. Oh. Oh wow. But yeah, this was my story with my first PC. And with the second one, at least it's working. Kinda. We have a little problem now. That in this time, since there are people in here, my headset broke too. Because imagine if something in my hand actually work. I'm tired and I still not crash, but you have to raise. Yeah, raise. Why I don't know to speak English? You have to rest. Namekuji, you have to rest sometimes. You know? You know? Yeah, that's it. He's here. It doesn't work anymore. The cable is exposed in one point. I throw it by mistake. It wasn't meant to happen, sorry. It was a mistake. What the what the? Oh right, I forget that I press F5 but for doodle my face, but I forget that I still didn't change the button for PC face. Major skill issue for me. Oh man. Why I can be a failure in everything? Even I thought I fixed everything. I was sure I forgot something. It was the doodle of my face. Oh, I am losing it. I mean, yeah, we can ask when I don't losing it. I play War Thunder in the end. I'm made for losing my mind. I'm made for do that. Oh yeah. Okay, Koharu, calm down. You're still too chatty for just what happened. It's done. I'm calm now. I'm calm. Ah, maybe drink the coffee before the stream was a bad idea. I'm kind of. I mean, usually, you know, nobody right you. So now I'm overstimulated. I'm overstimulated, and I also drink the shortest coffee I ever made. So the worst combo possible. And I live in an apartment building, surrounded by people, and I'm yelling at midnight, midnight. So. People will be very happy. Be honest, your English is good enough that sometimes I forgot you're Italian. The funny thing about it, since now we are talking about my English, we go back again in 2021. I couldn't say nothing. Literally, I couldn't say an entire sentence without having to stop at least 57 times. Even say, hello, how are you? I had to stop at least 3 times for say this. My English was that bad. That bad. Then I started playing U4. For it doesn't know what game is U4. We're both learning since EV. For who doesn't know what game is U4, is Europe Universalis 4. Yeah, I'm that type of person. I like strategy games, but I don't think I will bring them to the channel because nobody like strategy games. I'm weird. I know. But it was the way that I learned most of my English because of that. I mean, for like the first year I played that game, I was green. It means it's a buff. Red, it means it's a debuff. Wow. This was I understand if something was good or something was bad. But hey, I had to find a way, you know? Somehow you have to fix that. Sei pronto italiano? I guess it's kinda correct for this, for what I'm saying. So, today I will embrace the yap. I will never leave it. For a day that I can yap finally after a month. Next time I will. Tomorrow we'll take a super long coffee because the short one is kicking too hard. So, I never beat that overstimulate. Oh man, that is fun. As my Italian goes. Non preoccuparti, Namekuji, va tutto bene. That I will translate it. Don't worry, Namekuji, everything is fine. Sorry, I had to do that. It was stronger than me. I couldn't resist. You know, sometimes that voice. No, don't worry. Don't worry. You know, sometimes that voice on the back of your head that say, "You have to do this." Why? Yes, you have to. You just have to. In this case, the voice on the back of my head say, "Speak in Italian. Ora. Ora. Fallo! Non fermarti!" Oh my! Oh my! I miss being here so much. But yeah, for my English was that bad. Then because of U4, I also met two of my best friends that their English was perfect. But you know what it means? perfect. Italian like me, but their English was wow. We play you for so much all together. We also play Hearts of Iron for all together. Let me open Steam. Let me see for how many hours I play you. I play you for with them for not much. 1054 hours. We didn't enjoy playing together. Absolutely not. You can trust me, you know. No. Only 900 hours. Okay, we didn't play that much all together. Just a little bit. Maybe I should touch some grass. Every time I watch my Steam library, I'm more and more of the idea of maybe I should touch some grass. Just maybe. Okay, then I watch War Thunder and I say, okay, the grass is gone. I roll over with my Panzer 4, but it has 2300 hours, but yeah. Not too much. Not too much. Oh, God. Oh, my. Honestly, I don't know what's... Since technically, I love Panzer 4, yeah. Panzer 4 is amazing. It's the best tank of the war. Changed my mind. Super reliable. Decent mobility. Extremely powerful gun. Just perfect. Since I ran out of thing to say. What did you think? And since I have so much energy, I have a little idea. Remember them before I said that tomorrow we'll do a ASMR? What if? I go here, open my account, create new stream. And I will make a nice ASMR stream. What did you think? It could be a good idea. You will like it. Because for me, it's perfectly fine if you want to do that, because technically I said everything, so I have so much energy. Why waste them? Okay, I'm creating the thing here. Yeah, safe here, blah 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 blah. Okay. Then I will do that. I set it up. Now I have it here. Is ready. I just have to YouTube, where is my stream? YouTube, where is my stream? Where is my stream? What the fuck? What the? What is happening? YouTube? Where is my stream? It doesn't want to create it. I'm very confused. But technically is here. I have an idea. I have an idea for make it work. If I go here, I open these. I open these. I can copy that. And I do this. Okay. Okay. Now it's working. Now let me see, because I know. I don't know to I never did this. I have no idea how to make it work. What? Thanks for the jump scare, I guess. That YouTube just give me an infinite jump scare was what is happening? Well, I have no idea how to make it work, so here is the link. I will see you there in a moment. Literally, just the time for set up all the ASMR thing. It will take a couple of minutes. But hey, I will be. It will be fast. It will be fast. Let's say just a couple of minutes. I will wait you there. But if you don't want to be there, it's fine. I wish you a good night and a good rest in case. For all the other, let's go there. Let's go.